guys, and welcome to another video on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing, liking my videos, sharing, commenting down below. I appreciate every single one of y'all. You guys are so beyond amazing. I love you. And once again, I'm gonna say it. Thank you so much for getting me to 300 subscribers. You guys are so beyond amazing. And also a quick shout out to my YouTube family. I love you guys. You guys are amazing, and I cannot wait for the growth for us for 2020. So, guys, I sat and I thought about it, and I want to actually continue the haunted experience story that I had said previously with all the haunted experiences that I had. So I'm actually going to do 3 more today, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you enjoyed that last video. I am going to put the link down below so you guys can watch it and just kind of catch up with it. So, here we go. Okay, guys, so for the first haunted experience I will be talking about, it is going to be about my cousin. It's going to sound really dumb and really, my family's probably going to be like, oh my god, she's psycho, whatever. My cousin Tatay, Milton, was killed in May of 2011, and he was stabbed to death by someone while he was doing his work at the lodge. He was a bouncer, and he ended up getting killed because of it, or not because of him being a bouncer, but he was doing his job and he got killed because the guy wanted to get back into the club after getting kicked out. So it was a very hard experience for my family and I to go through, especially my uncle. To this day, obviously, it's a little bit of a hard subject. It's hard to believe that it's almost been 10 years since it's happened. When it happened, I was 15 years old. My brother was just born. It was just wild. I remember waking up and hearing my grandma, and she was screaming again. She was just like, how could this happen? How could this happen? I can't believe Milton's dead. And the first person I think of is my uncle. And I was like, oh my god, what happened? Like, why is my uncle dead? And she was like, no, it's your cousin, this, that, and the other. I was like, why? Like, what happened? So that was a crazy experience in itself. So going on to why this is a haunted experience for me, my cousin decided to visit me one night in my sleep. Oh, technically he woke me up. So I was in bed. I believe it was either 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden I hear my dog Sunny, and he jumps right out of the bed, and he goes to the door of my room, and he starts growling. And I'm like, looking around, and I was just like, what's going on? Like, are you good? Why are you barking? I didn't hear anybody knock on my door. So I sit up, and I look over, and Sunny's standing there by the door, and he's growling, and he's growling, and he's like mad, and he's scared. Like, he won't proceed past the door or try to go to the door. He's standing there. He's frightened, and I can tell he's frightened, and he's just growling. I've never heard this growl come from my dog before. And then all of a sudden, my door just opens on its own, and standing right there in my door is a white figure. And I looked at the white figure, and I looked at my dog, and I was like, Sunny, it's my cousin Milton. Leave him alone. He came to visit. Leave him be. And Sunny calmed down after that when I said that. And my door closed on its own. So I went back to bed. And the next day I told my grandmother what happened. And she said, I can confirm this because your great aunt just got a hold of me. And she actually told me that Milton came to visit you in your sleep. I was like, yeah, that actually happened. Like, he was literally by my door, scared my dog, and yeah. So that is a haunted experience that I had with a family member. So the next one I'm going to tell you is a little bit more frightening. It's something that I went through when I was just starting middle school. So it's a little, I hope you guys like that story too. So the second story I will be talking about, I believe I was 13 or 14 when it happened. So I was either in middle school or I was just getting into high school. And I had just gotten home from school. Me and my grandma got into a huge argument with each other because of something that happened at school. I can't remember what it was, but I know we got into a huge argument about it. So I slammed the door to my room because, you know, most teenagers do that when they want to be dramatic. And I just shut the door. I was pissed off at her. And I went to my room, sat in my bed, and just did my homework. Didn't want to hear from her. Didn't want to hear from anybody at all. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I notice that my fan starts going kind of wonky. Like, it's spinning fast, but it's spinning a little bit faster than usual, and then it starts going a little bit more out of control. And my lights kind of start flickering in my room. So I was like, what the hell is happening? So I get up off my bed. I walk to my door. I go to try to open the door, and the door won't open. The door, literally, I checked to see if I locked it. I didn't lock it. It just felt like it was jammed. And I was like, hey, can you open the door? Like, stop holding the door shut. I'm trying to get out. And the door would not open. And I was like, hello? Like, can you open my door? Let me get out. I'm freaking out right now. And in the process of me trying, guys, I'm getting chills. In the process of me trying to open my door, I start hearing a low growl. I want to say I made this up, but I did not make this up. I promise you that this is not made up, guys. You cannot make up something like this at all. I mean, obviously you can because of movies and stuff, but like, this is real. This actually happened to me. So I hear a low growl, and I look up, and I'm looking around. I was like, what's growling? Who's growling? Like, my dog wasn't in my room with me. I was by myself, and I'm looking around, and I hear, like a legit growl. And I'm like, are you kidding me? What in the hell is happening? Oh my God, I'm freaking out. And I'm sitting there, and all I could think in my head was, I need to quote Bible verses. I just need to sit and quote Bible verses. If I don't quote Bible verses, whatever's in here is going to come get me. And, like, I'm literally sitting there, my fan's continually just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. My lights are flickering in my room. And I sat on the floor, and I curled up into a fetal position. And I started quoting Psalms 23, verses in Matthews, Genesis, verses in John, and I'm like going on and on and on, repeating the Bible verses, and as I keep repeating it, the louder the growl gets. And I was just repeating, and I was like, you know, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, take this, whatever it is in my room, take it out of here, release it from me, do not let it come get me. You know, I'm saying, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. And I'm sitting there, and I'm freaking out because it's not going away, and I keep quoting and quoting and quoting and quoting, and I'm freaking out. And then finally, silence. And I look up, and I'm like, what just happened? And then my door opens. I literally was in shock. I was so scared. I run out of my room. I go to my grandma's room, and I was like, did you not hear me screaming at the top of my lungs? And she's like, no, I didn't hear anything. I'm like, how do you not hear somebody screaming out Bible verses in their room, freaking out, trying to say, open the door, open the door, open the door? She literally did not hear me. And I'm literally like, Grandma, something was in my room. She's like, that's impossible. Nothing was in your room. No one was. I was like, Grandma, there was something in my room. And then that's when everything started for me. All the haunted experiences got worse. So the next one I'm going to tell you is a little bit freaky. It has to do with my grandmother and my best friend. This one's going to be a little bit longer than the others because I'm going to put two parts of it together. So don't think I'm psychotic, don't think I'm crazy, but Grandma, I love you, RIP, but something was wrong with you. So this one is actually a story. Well, not a story. It's based on true stories, guys. This actually happened to me with my best friend as a witness. I was laying in bed. I was a senior in high school. I was exhausted. I was taking a nap. And, you know, I'm always taking a nap when I'm around Bianca. I swear to God, we're both always taking naps with each other. So I look at Bianca and I told her, hey, I'm going to take a nap. Okay, Kayla, that's cool. I'm like, don't let me sleep too long because I need to do my homework, blah, 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 blah. So I lay down and I have a dream. And the dream I have is about my ex-boyfriend, Kyle. And we went out to eat. And what we went to go eat was KFC. I remember from the dream, I ate the chicken, the chicken and the wing, the whatever it was, drumstick, whatever I was eating. And all of a sudden, a piece of chicken got stuck in my throat. And I'm coughing, and I looked at Kyle, and I was like, Kyle, help me, I need, like, CPR, I can't breathe, help me. And he's looking at me, he's looking around for help, but no one wanted to help me. Oh, wow, this dream was foretelling the future. Like I said, guys, I get premonitions and stuff like that, that was foretelling my future. Anywho, so, like, nobody wanted to help me. Everybody looked at me like I was psychotic, like, what is wrong with you, like, why are you choking? So I hit the ground, and when I hit the ground, I woke up, and I sit up, and I flew forward, and I'm like, and I grabbed Bianca by her arm, and I was like, I can't breathe. And she was just like, she didn't know what to do. She, like, grabbed a glass of water. She's like, here, drink some water. And I'm trying to drink the water, and I'm still coughing. I can't breathe. And all of a sudden, my door flew open. Nobody touched it, mind you, because Bianca's a witness to me. If she was here, she would tell y'all too. The door flew open on its own, and my grandmother walks right past my room, and she doesn't even look at us at all. She just walks past us. And I look at Bianca, and she looks at me, and I'm like, bruh, I almost died in my sleep. Like, what's happening? What's going on? I don't understand. She's like, what do you mean? I literally was choking, like somebody was choking me in my sleep. And she was just like, I'm ready to go home. I'm gonna call my sister. I was like, bitch, you're not gonna leave me here by myself. You're gonna take me with you to your house. I'm not gonna be here by myself. So because of that happening, me and Bianca took it upon ourselves to look up, it wasn't protection spell, it wasn't to ward off evil, but it was to find where, the location was of the bad aura, the bad entity, whatever it was that was in the house. So I turned around and I was like, Bianca, I found this, we're gonna do this. So we took bowls of water and salt, and we put one in the kitchen on the windowsill, one in the family room is where my grandma usually hung out, one in the living room, one in my bedroom, one in the hallway of the house, and then one in my grandmother's room without her knowing. I was like, whatever this is, we're going to weed it out. We're going to find it. So as we do that, I told her there's another thing that we can use as a protection. We take 2 sticks, tie it with a string, pray on it, bless it, and put it in the window. So I did that. I tied sticks together with a string, prayed on it, blessed it, put it in a window. And in the process of putting it in the window, my grandma came out of nowhere and she was just like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm blessing the house? Yeah? She was like, why are you doing that? And I was just like, hold on. You do remember my great-grandparents came here, blessed our house with holy water plus oil from Jerusalem, and you're asking me why I'm trying to bless the house? Something ain't right. I turned around, I was like, I believe the house needs to be blessed. And she said, no, you don't have to do that. I was like, Grandma, I think we need some sort of protection. I think we do. So I put the cross in the window, and I told Bianca, hey, distract my grandma. I'm going to go to her room real quick, and I'm going to go check on the salt water in the bowl. She was like, okay. So she, distracted my grandma. She's like, Grandma, here, I'm going to go make you some grits. Come with me. So she takes my grandma to the kitchen, and I check on the bowls. Each one, they look normal. It still looks like salt water, chilling, whatever. And then I start getting to the one in the hallway, and it kind of looks weird. I was like, why do you look like you're not the right color? What's happening? So I walk into her bedroom, and I grab the bowl. The bowl with the water and the salt turned black. So we found out that pretty much in her room, either it was her or there was an entity that was in there that manipulating her and kind of like turning her into a puppet. Honestly, there really wasn't anything that we did at that point. I just tried to protect the house and bless it, hence the reason why I had gotten so many crystals and stuff. My grandma didn't exactly know that I used to go to Casadega, which is a city in Florida where they do deal with spiritual issues and stuff like that. And she did not know that I had been going there and doing this stuff. But for what happened to my grandmother, I don't exactly know what it could have been or what could have been surrounding her. I just know whatever it was, my other dog Tina happened to see it when I was leaving the house. So this is like nothing new type thing, but we can only hope. I'm trying to say that's a mosquito. We can only hope that honestly whatever that was surrounding my grandmother is completely gone, but it doesn't seem like it truly is. So, but that pretty much was 3 haunted experiences, well 3 more haunted experiences that I had gone through from the ages of 13 till even kind of recent. Honestly guys, I kind of like doing this, and I might make more videos like this in the future, because I'm just like always opening up to you guys and letting you know a little bit about my crazy life and what I've gone through. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. You guys are so amazing. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know any type of video ideas that you may have. And also be sure to follow me on all my social media outlets. You guys are so wonderful, and thank you once again for watching. Love you guys, and I will catch you in my next video.